Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's July 4th. It is a great day for me. I'm feeling better. I was sick as a dog, and yeah, I missed a whole lot of stuff. So let's talk about this. I missed the Dbrand situation with the casing where people were holding it with one hand and the Joy-Con would fall off, and Dbrand said, "Hey, not my fault. You guys don't know how to hold a Nintendo Switch 2. That's bullcrap. Everybody holds their Nintendo Switch 2s in different ways." I also missed the Xbox Microsoft layoff. Again, this is bullcrap too because they had a letter saying you guys are doing fantastic. You know, the programmers, everybody in the company is doing great. Every sales is doing great. We're gonna lay you off, but don't worry. Silver lining says you can have another job at Microsoft, just in a different position. That is bullcrap. Now I did miss the Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't know why I want to say country Bonanza Direct. That really made me sad because I couldn't report on it because I had troubles talking. Yeah, that was not cool. But hey, I'm still kind of a little choked up here, so sorry if I get a little later. But the other thing I missed, Mario Kart World update. Now, people got really ticked off about this one, and I watched so many videos about this when I was sick because, well, what do you do when you're sick? You don't sit at home, lay at home, watch videos, read articles, especially when you're a YouTuber or a non-YouTuber. Sometimes people do this too. And people were getting upset because they took away classic mode, as they call it, online classic mode, where you do 3 laps, like in Super Mario Kart here, and you win your race. You win your race. I can't even speak today, and you move on. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, honestly, me personally, really has to say that is a big deal. Me as a Mario Kart fan from day one loves that idea of racing everybody online or even at your house, 3 laps, call it a day, win, move on, do the next race. But if you're doing intermission courses where it's from start to finish every time, or at least 95% of the time, or even more depending on who you talk to, yeah, that's going to get really boring and really would make me mad too, honestly. I think they need to have a special classic mode, and if they could do that on the next Nintendo Direct, talk about it, yeah, that'd be fantastic. So let's move on to the next subject. Nintendo Direct. Yes, the Nintendo Direct is supposed to drop this week. Like I said, today's July 4th. So if you're watching this anytime after the Nintendo Direct, well, I'm sorry, but it's supposed to drop this week. But according to Switchforce that I was watching maybe a few hours ago, he said it wasn't going to be exactly this week. He didn't think. He thinks it was going to be this week, but he thinks it also could be sometime this month. Because I don't know where he gets his sources from. I know where I get mine, but supposedly it's supposed to be this week. Now, honestly, it's a busy month, and yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. I do know we just gotta have to wait and see. So, if it does drop, I will say this: I will be doing a reaction video, even if it's not live. I'm hoping it will be live, but hopefully, I can be up in the morning when it comes on, and I don't have to work and do a live one for you. If it's not live, I will definitely do one for you the same day. But yeah, I can't wait to see what's coming out for Nintendo Switch 2, because what they have out right now and what's coming out is fantastic. You know, the new Zelda game will be fantastic. Yeah, I can't wait to see what else is in the works, you know, because Mario, where's the Mario game? We need a Mario game, right? And speaking of Mario, here comes a great topic that no one really talks about. I don't know why, because we love Mario, right? We love Mario Odyssey. It was a great game for the Nintendo Switch. And we need a Mario game for the Nintendo Switch too. I'm not talking about Mario Party. We need an actual Mario game. So, what would that Mario game be? Well, I don't know. But what I will say is Mario turning 40 this year. Yes, his 40th anniversary is this year. Now, last year, on the 35th anniversary, last anniversary, we got the 35th anniversary 3D collection, Super Mario All-Stars 3D, and that was fantastic. But 40th anniversary, what can we do for 40th anniversary? Now, here's my idea. Do we remember the Cowabunga collection? Or how about those Mega Man collections? Mega Man collection would be the perfect idea here, but with Mario. Now, let me explain. If I was making a 40th anniversary for Mario, I would try to pack every game I know ever existed for Mario. And that's everything from the Game Boy, the NES, and beyond. Now, I wouldn't add Odyssey to that because that's a big game. But how about we have a collection? It could be 3, 4 different cartridges, depending on how fast they filled up, maybe just three. Everything from the original NES to up to Mario Odyssey. 40th anniversary, big deal in my opinion. I'm right up there in age with them. I'm going to tell you how old I am, but I'm right there. I played Mario when it first came out. That's kind of weird to think about. I played the Game Boy games, but for me, I would love to see every Mario game ever made into a big collection, even if it's just 4 different cartridges, 5 different cartridges. And I'm talking about even like a separate Mario Kart collection. That'd be awesome too, right? Everything from the Super Mario Kart all the way up to Mario 8. Let's go Mario 8. Because we don't really need a Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Switch 2. Because you can just take your Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and put it in the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so anyways, that's my idea. How about just a full-on Mario collection for the 40th anniversary? Now, if they're going to talk about the 40th anniversary, it'll probably be in September, October, or maybe a little bit after that. But I would love to just see a full collection of Mario. You know, I love playing these old games on my arcade and the emulation box that I have, but I really would love to have physical cartridges of it in a collection like they did for Calabunga, collection for the Turtles, and Mega Man collection. I would love that. But could you imagine? Can you just sit back, think about it, being able to connect your Nintendo Switch to your TV and play Mario Land or Mario All Stars if you want. But I don't think they would add that. I think it would just be Mario 1, 2, and 3. And then also maybe even have the Japanese version of that. Because the Japanese original Nintendo Famicom ones were a little bit different than what we had. Yes, and even instead of having Mario 2 USA, we would get Mario 2 and Mario USA. We have to have a USA because that's all Mario 2 in the United States. But wouldn't that be cool just to go, okay, I'm going to play, I don't know, Mario 64. Boom. I'm going to play Mario Land 2. Boom. Done. Oh, I want to play Mario Kart. I want to play the Super Nintendo Mario Kart without getting online. Boom. Done. That'd be awesome. Or even Mario Kart Circuit or some of these other games that they do not have on the Mario or Nintendo Online yet because, well, sometimes they just not going to get them or maybe they haven't thought about it. So I would love to see Nintendo do a big Mario collection like that. Mega Man did it. Why can't Mario have it? So Mario 40th anniversary, leave comments down below on what you think they should do for Mario 40th anniversary. Now, I will say one thing I did not say. They should bring back Mario 35, but 40th. You know, that multiplayer online game where you would run and get as many coins and stuff. And that game was fun. I love it. Like Tetris. That Tetris game, just like that one, but with Mario again. That'd be fun. Now, anyways, I'm going to try to keep up to date with everything else now because I'm feeling better. But happy 4th of July. Can't wait for the Nintendo Direct. And I'll catch you in my next video. Peace.